Hey, what's up, my brother? How's your heart today? My heart is full and cracked open, I must say. For those who don't know, who might be just meeting me watching this video for the first time, my name is Jamari, and I'm the founder and spiritual director of Sons of Spirit. And we are a spiritual community for Black men. Our mission is to revitalize the souls of Black men through healing and leadership development and community building. And today we had our first official Council of Advisors meeting, which brings together a group of just brilliant, powerful minds to help to seed and source this vision. And I really don't have any words, to be honest. I'm sure there are those of you listening who can relate to having a dream, having a vision that God has given you, that Spirit has given you, the answers have given you, and the utter terror of living in it, the fear of not doing right by it, right? Like not showing up in your leadership, not being enough for it. And it was so powerful to be in my power, to show up as Jamari, as spirit-led, as soul-aligned, to do it differently than it's ever been done before. I know that what we are creating and co-creating with Spirit is going to be one of the most powerful things that has ever happened on this planet. And I feel so much gratitude to have been chosen by God. I feel so much gratitude to my own soul to say yes to this mission. And so, yeah, I just feel really cracked open and just deeply moved and amazed at how profound God is. So, all that to say, today is March 23rd, 2025. What a beautiful day that it is. And this is your daily heart medicine for today. So here's the card pulled today. And it is very fitting for today, I believe, right? As we talk about having a cracked open heart. Because for many of us, we've been taught or have found it to be safer to live in our minds, to live in our heads, to be in those more logical or cognitive spaces. That's kind of the nature of the old sacred masculine paradigm, right? This logical being per se. Though it's a little bit of an illusion because we're all very emotional beings, but that sort of idea. But that old way of being and engaging is not disappearing, because logic is important, on a neutral level, but is falling in rightful order behind the new way, which is really about how do we live in our heart centers truly. The seed of our power is in our ability to connect with one another and our ability to be in our passions and in our power, and to desire the oneness that is all, and all of that flows from the heart, just as our blood is pumped through the heart. If your heart stopped beating, what ultimately kills you is not really that your heart stopped, but your heart could no longer do what it's intended to do, which is to pump blood throughout your body, which holds the oxygen, which holds the breath of life, the breath of spirit. So it's essentially the blood that stops flowing, the oxygen that stops flowing, that ultimately results in you dying. And so our hearts must be open and available for spirit, for us to connect, for that flow. So today's medicine is an invitation for you to be in the flow of your heart today, and exercise or practice that Spirit is inviting us into is you're going to write a poem. Now, nobody's going to read it. Nobody cares that you're not a poet. Nobody cares. You're not going to read it. It's for you. And you're going to write a poem about What do you want it to be about, Spirit? About your vision for the life that you want to live. Your vision for the life that you desire, that you deeply desire. And I don't care if what you ideally desire is something you think other people will think is stupid or something you think other people will laugh at. Again, it's your poem and no one's going to read it. Be honest. What is the sincere desires of your heart for a good life? And that good life can look different than what the world says you should want. That good life can be, you know what, Jamari? I just want a partner and 3 kids, and I want us to live on a ranch somewhere and just enjoy our chickens and our goats. Or, you know what, Jamari? I just want to be able to spend time at the beach and go surfing and come back and work in a restaurant and enjoy easeful, quiet living. Or it can be, you know what, Jamari? I want to build this huge brand that totally revolutionizes fashion. Whatever, it's your heart's desires, but write a poem about it. Write a poem about it. It needs to be at least the equivalent, right? It's a poem, so it might not be in sentence form, but at least the equivalent of 3 to 5 sentences, you know, somewhere in there, right? But ideally more, right? Like, have fun. Allow your heart to speak. Use words you wouldn't normally use. Use imagery you wouldn't normally use, okay? Allow that flow. Don't stop your own heart. Don't stop your own blood flow, right? Allow your heart to really speak and for your heart to have a say in the vision you're creating in your life. Because here's the thing. If you're putting together a vision and you're doing it all in your mind, right? You're gonna create something that looks different than what your heart really wants. By definition, you didn't even give your heart a chance to say anything before your mind took it and started to run with it and do whatever it wanted. So allow your heart to have a voice. When I was starting Sons of Spirit, I initially wrote a mission statement. It was a lot of words and it was super complicated and all this stuff because I was figuring it out with my head. And when I dropped into my heart space and invited in spirit into my heart to flow through me, it was so clear, so easy to revitalize the souls of Black men. I mean, vitality means to belong to life, to ensure that all Black men know that their souls belong to this life, that you belong here, you deserve to be here, that this life is yours. I mean, how beautiful is that, right? So write a poem that speaks from your heart's desires about your vision for your life. And if you want, you can share it with me in the comments or send me a message. But most of all, share it with yourself, okay? If nobody has told you today, I absolutely love you. I'm so grateful for you and your presence. I'm so grateful for your heart. I love your heart. I'm in love with your heart. Who you are is beautiful and profound. Who you are is essential to this world. And I'm so glad that you are here. Peace, my brother.